Okay. Um, it is Dawn. I don't really care about the intro. So today is a sad day. Well, I guess it has been a couple sad days for a while now. Not because I've been affected in any way, just because certain things are happening in America, which I honestly will not stand for, and I haven't heard about until yesterday. Um, and it has to get more exposure because apparently it's been happening ever since May of 2020. It's about to be a year since this subject has come into play, and it's called anti-Asian racism. I'm gonna play this just so there's like something in the back. I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit. So I'm just gonna have the volume all the way down. It doesn't really matter. So I saw it yesterday on Twitter. Um, People were posting like, you know, things about it. People were posting, all these things that were happening to Asians in America that nobody's been really been speaking about. Um, and now that it's getting some exposure, and now that more people are finding out about it, like me, I really hate it. Obviously, we knew that there were sometimes, Asians being looked at wrong or something because they were Asian or Chinese, and if you don't know the reason why, it's all because, which is a stupid reason in all honesty. 19 came from China, apparently. Like, that was the epicenter, and I think that's actually proven. But the thing that we're having a problem with is that people are literally associating COVID 19 with Asian Americans that have lived in America all their lives and haven't even like been to China or been to Asia or anywhere like that in such a long time, like maybe since they were kids. Um, there are actually stories from CNN that people like it's literally so sad because like there was a woman, a 31-year-old woman who has lived in America all her life. She wasn't born here. She moved here when she was like a really young kid. But all she knew was America. This is all she's been living in. And after Corona hit, apparently she was just being looked at wrong, and she got, yelled at in the beginning of Corona, and like she was told to get out of the store. Like, and that's not even the worst of it. Like now it's just spiraling into more hate for some reason. I don't know why. Um, Chinese New Year is coming up, and I've seen some people say that that's the reason why, which I kind of doubt. I'm honestly not too sure about it. Um, but in all honesty, I don't know. It's just too much for me, and I hate seeing things like this. Like even things like Black Lives Matter. Like I hated the fact that they even had to go through things like that. But it just sucks. I hate the world, being what it is. I hate Americans thinking that they are the best and white people, like I know not everyone in America is white, but trust me, it's just America in general. Sometimes people just have problems and I hate it. Um it's not all white people. I know that, but it is the entitled white people that think that they're better than everybody and they grew up with racist parents and now it's instilled in them. It sucks. It really does because like you don't know hate until you're taught it, you know? You don't. When you're a little kid, you don't have a care in the world, and it's because you don't know hate. You're not sitting here trying to freaking ruin other people's lives and calling them the N word and hurting them and like all this stuff just because like you want to. No, you're taught this stuff when you're young. And I really hate that people will go out of their way to like try to be the face of like ending racism, I guess. Like which isn't a bad thing, I guess, but when they're not doing it the right way, it just kind of offsets me. Like I'll give an example. I saw this girl on TikTok say, "If you aren't black, then don't tell us how to be racist or how to not be racist." Just a little side note, I was being a little stupid. The clip was actually saying, if you're not black, then you can't tell me what is racist or not racist. That was the actual context of the video I was telling you about. This is post editing, but I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, yes, like you have experienced so much racism and so much hate in your life, and I understand that. And like, so is every other Black American and like African American in the U.S. It makes sense. I understand, but there are other races. There are other people who have experienced this racism firsthand. It's not just Black people, and I'm not trying to take away from Black Lives Matter or anything like that. It's just that like other people also have been dealing with this for a long time. And of course, Black Lives Matter, and I will always stand for that. I'll always be there for that like movement, and I'll always like support it. But right now, I am disgusted with people in America. Um, After seeing what I saw, after reading what I read, it's sad. Um, Elderly Asian Americans are being attacked, and it's not just the middle aged or the young or anything. It's like elderly. There was a 91-year-old elderly Asian American just walking down the street, and he literally just got pushed. He got pushed, and he's 91 years old. Like literally, he got pushed and fell on the ground. And I think there was another one, probably 87 years old, that died. Like there are just teenagers walking up to him, and it's just like they pushed him. Like they literally just pushed him and killed him. And I don't even know if those people have been caught yet, which is horrible. But like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not trying to take away from anything. I'm not trying to say like something doesn't matter and one thing does. Like, I'm saying these both matter. But right now, this is what we need to talk about. There's so much hate in this world, and there's so much hate in America in general that I am disgusted. I am a proud Puerto Rican. I am a proud full Puerto Rican. I am not white. I'm not anything but Puerto Rican. And I'm proud to say that. And it sucks that I can't be proud of my own country. I was born and raised in America, in Philadelphia. And it sucks that I really have to like specify that I'm not with the people that do all these things. I hate everything about this. I just want everyone to love each other. And I know like this world is filled with hate. Of course, it's always going to be filled with hate. But I just wish there were better people in the world. Something else I forgot to add is there are even actors. I think it's like actually let me look it up. It's like Daniel Day Kim, I think. Okay, so Daniel Day Kim and Daniel Wu offer 25,000 for info in Oakland attack on elderly man. And this is what I was talking about earlier. There was literally a 91-year-old elderly Asian American who was pushed in the middle of like broad daylight, and it was caught on camera. And it just like, why is this happening? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't, like, I can't comprehend why any of this would be happening. Same thing with Black Lives Matter. Like, African Americans have done nothing. They've been enslaved in their own time, and it's obviously not something I can talk about. I've never experienced any of it, but from what I know, like, they've never ever in their entire history done anything wrong to these white people that are slandering them and calling them names and being mean. That's my girlfriend. Okay, let me text my girlfriend before I die. She's literally telling me that she died from lack of attention. Oh, I gotta love my girlfriend. I can't remember what I was talking about. Damn. In any case, I think I was talking about like Black Lives Matter and like what's happening with them, and um, that they've never done anything, honestly. Honestly, all I can say is I can't speak on that. As much as I would like to, as much as I would like to root for them, I've never experienced any of it. I've never been racially profiled. Um, I don't know. It's different for me. I hate I hate this, but I look white in any case. I have curly hair. I have, I guess, like a darker skin tone, but people would still probably mistake me for being white. I honestly just wanted to make this video to spread awareness. Um, this has happened at the start of, actually at the end of May, to a girl. She was pushed out and yelled at and screamed at, and she was just told like you need to leave. And it was by all the people inside the store that she went to, like a supermarket. It was, that's around when Corona started, and even then it was happening. It's been happening for almost a year now, and we've never heard about it. And the only reason we are now is because it's happening on a larger scale. It's happening so much more now, and for unknown reasons. Um, I've heard a lot of speculation going around that it's apparently about Chinese New Year and such, but I don't know. And I just want it to change. In all honesty, I want it to stop, and I hate that I have to even, make a video about it because it's not getting that much attention. Of course, I'm not gonna make it get any more attention, but hopefully people see this, at least some, honestly, because I want to make sure people are aware. I want to make sure people are caring about this problem. The same way that we needed to care for Black Lives Matter, this matters too. And again, I'm not saying Black lives don't matter or all lives matter or something. I know Black lives need what they need, and they have to be treated the same way as everyone else in this world. I love that cinematic. Well, that's honestly all I wanted to say. I just want everybody to know that this is a problem, and it is something that we have to worry about alongside Black Lives Matter. I just want to say, um, I hope that I didn't offend anybody. I hope that I didn't say anything that was offensive. I was trying to be as respectful as possible. I was trying to make sure that everybody, you know, that I was talking about had respect, and I do respect everybody, and I care for all of these problems no matter what. I wish and hope and pray that this is something that gets looked at. I hope that this is something that will be affected by the people, by the people that really care and by the people that really want things to change in America. I hope that this is something that gets looked at as well. Um, I guess that's it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. I saw it today on Instagram. Someone posted a like a Twitter. So I saw it today on Twitter. Um, it was a Twitter post about. Okay, so no. Um, I just want to say,